What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to this late edition of the Anfield Agenda News Roundup. I was planning on leaving this video until tomorrow morning, but that report from Independent has kind of put the cat amongst the pigeons a little bit, and I want to give you my thought process on the revelation from Independent that he believes Martin Zubimendi has decided he wants to come to Liverpool in January. So I'm going to go through that report, speak about Omar Marmoush, talk about Trent Alexander-Arnold, and lots more over the course of this video. As always, we would love to know your thoughts, so do let us know in the comment section. Drop a like on the video if you enjoy, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That and lots more are going to be coming up over the next few minutes, but beforehand, just a quick word from our sponsor, Surfshark. This video is sponsored by Surfshark, the best VPN on the market. Surfshark is an app or browser extension that allows you to change your location to access websites in other countries and keep you safe and secure from hackers. Using Surfshark, we here in Ireland can access other countries' Netflix libraries or other streaming platforms like DAZN in Spain for all those important Premier League games. Surfshark keeps you safe and private by protecting everything you do online. Everything. When your device connects to the internet, all that information is, in a way, blurred out. Surfshark is particularly useful for keeping you safe from being hacked if you use public Wi-Fi. Let's say you're in a cafe, you're at college, you're out and about, they've got you covered. Surfshark allows you to use one subscription on unlimited devices, meaning you can share your account with friends or family or that neighbour who's a little bit cheap. On top of all of this, Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can also upgrade to Surfshark One, which includes the VPN, an alert system for breaches related to your data, such as emails and credit cards, and an antivirus software for your desktop. Our sign-up offer gives you Surfshark VPN for a little over €2 a month. Simply scan the QR code on screen right now or use the link in the description and enter the code Anfield Agenda at checkout. Right, my friends, we are back and I do appreciate your patience. I'm going to get straight into it and give you a bit of an update on the Trent Alexander-Arnold situation. If you watched my interview with David Lynch earlier on, you would have seen that I asked him to give his take on these reports coming out of Spain that Real Madrid have won the race to sign Trent Alexander-Arnold. Some reports even went as far as to say that Trent gave Real Madrid his word a while back to indicate that he wanted to move. So I did ask David Lynch this, and he said to me that Liverpool are, as far as they're aware, still very much in the hunt to get Trent Alexander-Arnold to sign the new deal, and that there seems to be no credence to these stories coming out of Spain that Trent has agreed to move to Real Madrid. Now, certainly not saying that Trent has absolutely nailed on to stay at Liverpool either. It is still very much on the table at this moment in time, and it's a little bit up in the air as to what's going to happen. We all know what we want to happen. We want all three gentlemen to sign new deals, but I just wanted to ease some people's fears around that, because it certainly worried me when I read it over the international break on a couple of reports. So I did ask David Lynch about it, and he was quite reassuring in his belief that certainly Liverpool haven't been informed that Trent has decided to move to Real Madrid. So we'll see what happens with that one. I'm going to move on to speak about the rather sensationalist story from Independent about Martin Zubimendi in a moment. But before I do, just a bit of an update on another player who Liverpool have been linked to. Not the first time we've been linked to this guy, but Liverpool have been reported to have an interest in Eintracht Frankfurt striker Omar Marmoush, who I believe has started this season with 3 goals and assists already. It's not the first time, as I said, we have been linked with him. I can only imagine this would be if Liverpool decided that Darwin Núñez wasn't going to cut it at the club. Certainly don't expect Liverpool to be going in January, as this piece has suggested, but it's also been pointed out that it's not just Liverpool who hold an interest in Omar Marmoush, that it is also Arsenal, Crystal Palace and West Ham who are keeping tabs on the Eintracht Frankfurt striker. So again, you guys I'm sure would have probably watched a lot more of Omar Marmoush than I would have, so any thoughts in the comment section are certainly very welcomed. I do want to just point out though that this is the second or third time we've been linked with him, so there must be something to it. He certainly must be on a list of players we're at least keeping an eye on. Now to the crazy story. That's the reason why I'm recording this video so late. As always, 10:30 comes around and you're looking to see what's going on in the media and who's reporting what. And as always, Independent, who I would not consider a serious account on social media, but has occasionally got things correct. He put out something that was quite sensationalist tonight, and I'm going to read it out to you in its entirety so you don't think I'm adding or taking stuff away from it. The post read as follows. Exclusive. Real Sociedad midfielder Martin Zubimendi has now decided to leave Sociedad in January. Actually, do you know what? I added in the word Sociedad there. He said decided to leave in January. The player has asked at LFC to bid for his services and is regretting his summer decision to stay in Spain. Now, I'd love to see Liverpool, if this is absolute pony, come out and go, no, he hasn't, and no, it isn't. But right now, I don't know whether this is something he's pulled out of his backside or whether this has some credence to it. I will say, when I spoke to David Lynch previously and I asked him if Martin Zubimendi, and it was a big hypothetical if he did say to Liverpool, look, I feel like I've made the wrong decision, I would like to come to Anfield, would the club be open to it? And certainly it feels like there's good terms there and still an open channel of communication, so Liverpool certainly have no resentment towards the guy. So if he has changed his mind, and again I would stress it is a huge if, I want to know how you guys would feel about it. He hasn't signed a new deal at Real Sociedad yet. They lost again, I believe, today, and it looks like they're going to be in for a very difficult season, to say the least. They lost a player to Arsenal, Mikel Merino, as well. So I'm wondering, is there anything to it? I mean, look, if it isn't true, then he deserves every single bit of criticism that comes his way for posting such a hyperbolic post to say that he's made this decision. If he's right though, and it is a massive if, I want to know, would you take home Zubimendi after him rejecting us? I mean, look, initially I was all, nah, don't want you, mate, sorry you had your chance, but the more I've seen Ryan Gravenberch progress and play well, the more I've grown to the idea of imagine having both of these dudes as options for Arne Slot. And if he has put his hands up and said, look, I've made a mistake, I would like to move, and 60 million euro is still the price, then why not? You know, I would say, why not? Everybody's entitled to make a mistake if they have really decided they've made a mistake. But all we can say for certain as of right now is that he is a Sociedad player. There is no sign of an imminent contract extension with an increased release clause on the table, and there's been talk that there isn't even going to be an offer made to him. So maybe he is feeling it. And I want to know, do you believe this story, or like me, is it going to take a lot more credible links than this to make me believe it? And look, I will of course ask David Lynch for his take on it when we next speak. But for me, this is one that I would be very open to, but I don't know. I don't want to be lulled in and believe it again. And if he gets this wrong, he deserves every bit of criticism on social media that'll be coming his way, because it is a rather outlandish statement to make if you haven't got the facts to back it up. So I'm going to leave it over to you guys now to let me know your thoughts. Again, I want to just remind you though, we are going to be live in Liverpool November 15th at the Hot Water Comedy Club in an all ages event, meaning if you're 13, 12, 5, 70, you're all welcome to come along to the show. You can get your tickets with the link in the description of this video. Tickets are priced at £20 and it is going to be a fun show. We're going to have a stand-up comedian on the night with Mr. Carl Porter there. We're bringing a musician over from Ireland with us as well, Mr. Paddy Doyle, who's going to be doing a 45-minute set with some chart songs, some Liverpool favourite songs, and then of course I will be taken to the stage as well. It was so much fun in August that we decided to come back and do it again in November, and we hope to see you there on the night. I will catch up with you guys tomorrow, but again, appreciate all the support you've given us on the channel, and thank you to our sponsors, Surfshark, as well, for their continued support. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.